Well, based on the best-selling books, the new series Amber Brown is packed with sweetness and a little sass as it follows a young girl finding her voice while navigating some big life changes at home, alongside her mom, played by Sara Gore. Take a look.
Dad said that Brandy could come over and stay until after dinner.
Great, okay. So, Amber, honey, you sure you're fine with spending the night somewhere else, away from home, even with school the next morning?
Yes, absolutely, for sure. And I can wear these PJs that Dad sent me. I mean, wear them, like, show up in them. Cute, right?
Yes, it's very sweet.
I'm so excited.
We're excited too, and Sarah's with us now. Welcome, Sara.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Listen, this is such a cute show. I got to watch some of it yesterday. I mean, this feels like a fresh take on family and what it's like to be a kid. Just tell us where this kicks off with the Brown family.
Yeah, so it's a real coming-of-age story for this 11-year-old girl, Amber Brown, who's going through these massive changes in her life. Her best friend has moved away, her parents are divorced, her mom's getting really serious with a new boyfriend, so her family, it's changing shape. She's starting at middle school where she doesn't know anybody, and she's really just trying to navigate all of these enormous, kind of earth-shattering changes.
It seems like she's handling it pretty well, I have to say. I mean, it is about Amber's journey, but it's about the mom's journey too, I feel like. Now, does it draw you to a project? I know that you're a mom yourself. Do you get drawn to projects that you feel like I can take my own experience and put it into this role?
Absolutely. I connected to this script that Bonnie Hunt so brilliantly wrote.
Love her.
Immediately, because I felt like these conversations came straight out of my living room. You know, I have these same conversations, and what I love so much about the dynamic between Amber and Sara is that it's really like motivated by love and kindness.
That's what I was going to say.
You know, I have a rule in my home that we never go to bed angry.
Yeah, that's a good one.
These guys are modeling that sort of, we break, but then we repair. And how do we communicate in a healthy way?
And I feel like, you know, life is messy sometimes, and that's not always easy to do, to not go to bed angry, because it happens.
It does. I know it does happen. But I think if you're, I don't know, at least what we're watching in this show, we're watching them.
It's a good reminder.
Find their way through it and go, it is possible. It is possible to keep your relationship whole and your love whole, even in the midst of fracture and change.
Yes, I agree. And, you know, it's like, I love that Amber kind of uses art and, you know, these creative outlets to deal with her emotions. The video diaries,
I know, aren't they so moving?
I was watching that and I thought, I wish my kids would do that so they could watch it 10 years from now.
Yeah.
But did you have sort of like a creative outlet when you were a kid?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I was, instead of a video diary, I was playing scenes to myself in the mirror in the bathroom.
Of course you were.
Feeling all the feelings, usually in a British accent. I don't know why, but that's just what I did. But like wanting to get at the heart of all of the big, huge feelings that are happening.
You gotta let them out.
No, and these kids are thinking and feeling about things on a really deep level.
They really are.
I think this show allows us to really rise to their level emotionally.
You're right. We have something to learn from our kids these days.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, let's talk about, you've got a Lifetime Christmas movie coming up. It's called Reindeer Games. You posted some little teasers. Why the astronaut suit? What can you tell us about this?
Well, yes, it is set in a town during their fundraising campaign that they do, their tradition that they do every year at Christmas time, called the Reindeer Games, where they have this big competition. So I'm in a suit. It's a themed game. There are multiple big events. This is a human dog sled derby.
I love it.
That we're in. So there's a lot of fun. I reconnect with a high school friend who also happens to be a giant mega movie star who's come back to town.
Amazing.
Yes.
Well, this was your writing debut too.
Yes.
So what was the process like? And how do you like get yourself in the Christmas spirit at all times?
I love Christmas. So getting into the Christmas spirit is never hard for me. It's just such a joyful time. But I was inspired to write a Christmas movie after doing one. I went home and I pitched an idea to my producers, and they said, go buy Final Draft and write it yourself, because we don't think you need to hire a writer. You should actually write it yourself.
Amazing. And that's gonna feel pretty good.
It's amazing. I had my first draft in 3 weeks, and then it's, you know, morphed and transformed a lot over the last few years.
But 3 weeks is really impressive, I have to say. Well, I love this show. Amber Brown starts streaming on Apple TV Plus this Friday, so don't miss it and watch it with your kids.
Yes,
Sara, thank you so much.
Thank you.